Hi, if you don't know me, I'm Shelley. I'm back with a video and some exciting news. I've been planning this for a while, and yeah, I love gardening. I love farming. To do that with my dad and my granddad, and I found that I love growing flowers. They just bring a smile to everybody's face. So, I'm going to start a flower farm, which the first few years will probably be more like a flower garden, even though I have several thousand or some flowers. So I thought I would show you and tell you, take you around to show you where I'm looking at for putting down the wheat cloth that I'll need to get the ground ready. So, this is maybe the last day of November, and I've just been taking notes, pros and cons for every flower. I'm going to try not to go overboard and plant too many, but we'll see how that goes. So far with these raised beds, I've putting some plastic cloth over it. Some things are growing in there. You can see garlic, it doesn't need that, so I may transplant that, I don't know, but I thought I would show you what's going on. See, for my first year, I hope to have at least 200 foot of the ground cloth that'll get the ground ready. So I've had banana trees down through here. I've had elephant ears. This ground is really, really good. It may not look like it at the moment, but it's in very good shape. It's high quality. I'll still be amending it with some from my grandfather's barn, some aged manure. It's supposed to be really good. And one of the sad things, hey buddy, how you doing? You doing alright today? Get your back turned? There you go. One thing that's pretty sad, but it's necessary, is my babies, my ducks that I've raised, that we're going to get to go to a, I guess a small ranch kind of place in Cooper. Hey, where are you going? Where are you going, Christy? Are you Haley? I try not to name them all just in case, but they do. I love ducks. I love duck eggs. And what I found is I don't know if the sun's going to get it very well, so you can see all the green on the cagoose heads. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. You want some corn? Is that what you're wanting? I gave you some corn a couple of times, didn't I? This time of the day. So, I believe they'll go tomorrow. 6 of them have already gone. The 6 white ones. Number 7's over there. Yeah, that's Haley instead of Crest. And I don't know, if you've been with me a while, you know about the ducks. So, I'll show you over here. From this gazebo that have the lights on, it's going to start pretty close to here, and maybe hopefully 30 feet, but it could just be 25, and I'll do a 4-foot wide cloth of, I'm going to say 30. We'll see if we can get in 30, and then have a spot in between to push the wheelbarrow and all of that, and do another one here. On down here, while I was showing you the ducks, that's awfully low. We had a big rain the other day, and it really looked like a lake out here, so that would flood out the flower production. But it'll be something I can work on over the years. I'll show you what we got. I'm raising some baby chicks. Are you planning on coming out, girl? Okay, so I put a makeshift top on here so that we don't have any of our hawks trying to get to the babies. Where are you going? So they won't be able to scratch up the flowers. I'll just give them a lot of green stuff from the garden. And they like canned corn. Actually, they love canned corn. Hey, baby doll. Hey. Oh, you got a buddy. So, I'll give you an idea of where I'm going to be setting up shop out here. I'll show you these shoshi, I think. It's a Japanese. Looks awful right now because it's all dyed. But, oh, in America, sometimes they call it beefsteak. But it's a wonderful filler. And, of course, it doesn't look good now. And, let's see, oh, I was going to talk some about the flowers. I wanted to keep myself to a smaller amount. I'll be adding, this is the gorgeous rose bush that has done so well every year that I've cut back to get ready for next year. I'll be doing several annuals and adding in the perennials as I go. Because we have a lot of beautiful perennials that will grow here in zone 8A. And, you know, I'm doing my other, I'll show you one that's growing big time. Let's see if I can back up. That's over my head. This is a Brussels sprout. It's time, huh? Okay, so I'll tell you about, I've written down, studied many of the plants. One is zinnia, of course. And I love growing them. They're easy. Sunflowers, I'll be growing successions of sunflowers. And we talked about roses. I'll add some hybrid tea roses each year. They're not cheap. This is a little plant that shrub-like one that I'll probably propagate that smells amazing. So that's just something there. And I guess we could turn it around. Let me think. What are the others? We have sunflowers, which will be a variety of colors. I found some Mexican sunflowers and a few others that are kind of cool. And grow successions of those. Plant like every 2 weeks. Zinnias will be of all colors. Oh, I have some ranunculus, which is new for me. It's not very many. And I think it does probably better for people in zones that are more northern. But it's exciting. Those are beautiful flowers. And growing some inside. They're coming along. If I can, I'll put a picture in here so you'll see. And wow, trying to think of the things that are on my page with the different flowers. I guess I'm gonna have to check because my mind went blank. Okay, we'll talk again soon. Okay, I took a peek at my notes. We're back. I guess the other main flower that I want to talk about, or two, is snapdragons. They're gorgeous. It's good for like a spike in your bouquet. And also yarrow, which that's a perennial, and it will grow here and come back every year. Now ranunculus will do that as well in our zone. Of course, sunflowers, zinnias, and snapdragons don't. They're annuals. So I'm trying to keep it to a fairly small amount of flowers. but the more I learn about each one, it's like, oh, I want to put in some of the sweet pea. It smells so good. And I'm also going to grow lemon basil and cinnamon basil. And we'll see how that goes as fillers that really smell good. So I will take you along on this journey. Hopefully I can record every week once things get really growing, and I do the seed starting and just let you come right along in the process. The next part will be, I think, next week, of putting out the ground cover cloth that will help. It brings those worms right up to the surface to eat the roots on the oh goodness, my brain is just going blank, on the grass that was there. And so that's going to be a pretty cool thing. And like I said, I'll be adding my the aged manure that should be an awesome awesome nutrients for the flowers. I'm trying to look at organic types of fertilizer. And one thing I've kind of found interesting is the fish emulsion. Emulsion. I'm not sure I pronounced that exactly right. But I've heard that it smells awful and so nasty. But it's good. It's really good for the flowering plants. So we'll see where I go with that. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye, everybody.